Hey, this is Dan from Dribbble, and today we're really excited to announce Dribbble Pro. And Dribbble Pro is essentially a suite of features that we've added to the site that are available for a low yearly fee. And that includes projects, advanced stats, attachments, as well as a pro badge on your account. So what I'm going to do is go through each of those features just to show you a little bit more about how they work and why they are excellent. So let's look at Trent Walton, his profile. He's a pro, and you'll notice in the sidebar here he's got some projects that he set up. So projects will show up in the sidebar. Your latest couple of projects will show up there, and there's also a projects tab on your profile when you're a pro. And if we go to Trent's projects, we can see he's organized some of his shots into 4 different projects, and each project has some metadata attached to it, a URL, where this lives outside of Dribbble, and a brief description and a title as well. So we can look at the project, and that shows us all of Trent's shots within this particular project, which is pretty excellent. So how do you add a shot to a project? There's a couple different ways to do that. When you're uploading a shot and you get to this screenshot details screen, there's a new add to project link, and by clicking that, that'll pop up a little window with all your projects. You can select which project you want to add it to, or you can create a new project at that point as well. So here I'm going to add this to the Simple Bits logo project, and now it's in there, and I can also remove it as well. And the other way to add a shot to a project is from the shot page itself. There's an add to project link when you're the owner of the shot, and that pops up the same little window with a list of projects you can choose from. Very handy. Now, once a shot is added to a project, it is that is shown on the shot page itself in a couple different ways. Up in the header here, we see this shot is in a project called Web Standard Sherpa. And if I'm the shot owner, I also get this little X if I want to remove this particular shot from the project. And also, the previous next navigation also shows up for this particular project in the sidebar here. Okay, the next pro feature we're going to talk about is stats. So each pro member gets a pro stats page, which is accessible under the U menu at the top here, your pro stats. And most of the information here in the top and in the right sidebar is about the last 30 days. So here's a chart of your shot views over the last 30 days. And if I hover over each day, I get a total number of views for that particular day. And you can see I have a couple spikes here. Those correspond to these 2 shots that were uploaded that particular month. Over in the right sidebar, I've got some other stats. Views on my profile with a little spark line of that activity over the last 30 days. Click-throughs on my website from my profile. And then my most popular shots. So the default here is the last 30 days, and I can toggle that to the last 90 days, over the last year, and then all time, which is a pretty interesting list. So here I can see one of my all-time favorite shots. And here I've got it sorted by comment. So what are my most commented on shots? And I can change that and look at my most liked shots by clicking the heart, and I can see my most favorite shots of all time that way, or my most viewed shots as well. And this top one is actually the first shot I think ever uploaded at Dribbble. Scrolling down a little bit, we get into the players, and so these 2 lists show your biggest fans, so who's given me the most likes, and that is of course Rich Thornett, Dribble's co-founder and technical chief. He's given me 99 likes, and I could sort this also by comments too. So Luke Dorney's commented 75 times on my shots, which is pretty excellent. And then also I can see my favorite players. So these are the people that I've liked and commented on the most, which is a pretty interesting list as well. So that's your pro stats in a nutshell. Okay, next we're going to talk about attachments. And attachments are something we added after sort of watching how the community was using Dribbble. Sometimes people were uploading full-size images. Sometimes people were uploading PSDs or packs of icons or other files to sort of help tell the story of what the shot is. So we thought we'd add that into the site. They are limited in that you have 48 of these to use per year. So with a pro account, you're given 48 attachments to use. The thought being that we want to make these count, and we don't want a lot of just files just added arbitrarily to each shot. So when it does matter and when it does support what you're doing and what you're trying to show in your shot, you should use an attachment. So this is a page where I have attached a full-size ping to the shot to show more of it. And if it's a ping, GIF, or JPEG, clicking on the attachment will actually bring it to this new attachment viewer page, so people can check out the full-size view of it and quickly get back to the shot. If it's a zip or a PSD or that other type of file, it would just simply download for them. Now, adding attachments happens in a couple different ways. One way is through this edit screen of the shot. Underneath the shot, you'll see this attach a file button. And here I'm going to attach a PSD to this file, lebowski.psd. I'll attach that, it uploaded, and there it is. And I can remove attachments here by clicking the X's. So that's how you sort of manage your attachments in this screen. You'll also be prompted with this attach a file button when you're first uploading a shot as well. Additionally, when you're first uploading a shot and you're cropping it, if the image is larger than 400 by 300, you have the ability to attach that automatically, attach the original file that was uploaded as an attachment. So Dribbble will keep the full-size file that you uploaded and automatically add that as an attachment. And this little checkbox for pro members will appear on this crop screen. And finally, the pro badge. So each pro member will have a pro badge next to their name in a lot of different places on the site, and this is sort of a way of showing your support for the community and for the business, and helping us stay in business and helping us keep being sustainable. So we appreciate that. And so also we're removing ads from your profile. So if you're a pro member, we took the ad out of the sidebar. We figure this is your world, this is your completely your work, and we wanted to remove the ad, at least from this main profile page, also as a thank you for being a pro member. And that, folks, is Dribbble Pro, and we hope you're as excited about it as we are. We had a lot of fun building this stuff over the last several months, and now it's up to you guys, and we're excited to see what everyone does with these extra features, and we're looking forward to feedback and adding to this as well in the future. If you are a Dribbble player, please go to your account section, and under the Pro tab, click the Buy Now button, and off you'll go. And thanks for listening, and thanks for continuing to upload your work and share with the world what you're working on. Thanks for listening.